you need to read as much as possible because the tone and the way we communicate about the arts is slightly different than, say, a bog standard news story, which should be very direct and sort of impartial, which is very important within news. But the way that we talk about the arts is something which is very emotive. It's something which is loaded with feeling, with pathos, with excitement, and a whole range of different emotions. And being able to express that in a way which is interesting for the reader, but also really communicates as directly as possible your experience of something is really crucial. And the way that you learn how to do that is by reading the great arts writers that we have, not just in Australia, but overseas. And that's certainly what I did. And I was very fortunate to be able to do that when I was a publicist, before I became a journalist, where I would be working with fantastic journalists and reading the incredible way in which they articulated their feelings and their thoughts about the arts. And that's something that I've absorbed. And, you know, Stravinsky, there's a very famous Stravinsky quote, which is quite appropriate, which is usually for composers, but it works for writers as well, which is that a good composer borrows, but a great composer steals. And so, you know, when you're absorbing stuff about other writers, that will percolate through your own writing, and you'll begin to develop a very individual way of writing by drawing on lots of different sources.